Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time talking about my problem with South Park Season 22. Now, I've been meaning to do this one for quite some time, but I didn't know how I wanted to do this. So, since I've gone through the series again, I felt like with Season 22, it felt a bit lackluster. There wasn't anything that continued from the last series, but I want to talk about it personally. Now, I felt like with Season 21, they did left a lot of potential storylines, like Mr. Garrison, who was the president, escaping into the wilderness, Heidi's breakup with Cartman, Kyle's guilt over Canada, and after Canada getting nuked, that had these potential storylines, but instead, the next season acts like nothing happened after this. The only thing that seems to be brought up is the fact of PC Principal and Strong Woman's relationship, which results in them having children, which is the only thing that seems to be brought up. I felt like with Season 22, there was a lot of rushed moments. I felt like the creators of South Park just didn't know how they were going to handle this series. I felt like they were tackling a lot of subjects that I feel wasn't really relevant for this season. I felt like the creators of South Park wanted to do something new, but I felt like they just kind of really try and shove as many stories as possible, and we don't see Mr. Garrison until the end of Season 22. I kind of felt that there was a lot of potential storylines, and nothing much is brought up, like Kyle pretty much nuking Canada, also Mr. Garrison escaping, the White family, also Heidi's breakup for Cartman. They just seem to forget about it, and they just go back to random adventures. And again, the problem with Season 22, it seems like Trey Parker and Matt Stone just don't know how they want to do this season. I felt like they force a lot of stuff in, from inappropriate tweets, also e-scooters, also anxiety, but I feel like there was a storylines that could have been used from the last season, but it's the only one that seems to be brought up is PC Principal and Strong Woman's relationship. But I get it, South Park are trying to joke around with PC culture and pointing out how ridiculous, immature, and childish it's meant to be. The thing is, if you are working on a potential storyline or leaving room for a next season with potential storylines, it's important to know what you're going to do with it. I feel like they really cram a lot of stuff in, but they just leave it undercooked. I feel like they could have had Cartman trying to win Heidi back. I felt like Kyle could have tried to make things right with Canada. I felt like there could have been a potential war between Canada and America again. But no, it's just easily forgotten. And it seems like the creators just really didn't know what they were going to do to continue for the next season. And I'm hoping that they will improve Season 23. But for me, Season 22 was rushed, and it seemed like the creators didn't really know what they were going to do. I know with Trey Parker and Matt Stone is that they're trying to do what they can with South Park, and I get it with just 10 episodes. They're just taking more time with the show now and not make it too consuming. So in my opinion, my problem with South Park Season 22, it's a rushed season. Nothing is brought up from the last season, and I felt like there could have been a lot of potential, like Cartman trying to win Heidi back, Kyle trying to make things right with Canada, also, the White family working with Randy and the others trying to capture Mr. Garrison. Again, it is all thrown away and left with this big clusterfuck of a problem. So in my opinion, I hope season 23 fixes things and knowing what they can fix with it. So this is what my thoughts are. So Comic Reviewer here, signing out.